Hey guys, it's Heather from Kell of a Plan, and today we are doing a video on making our own planner pouch. I got this pouch from Michael's. It was only $4, which is a heck of a deal. It's a pretty good size. I chose this one because it's big enough, I think. At least it looked, I thought it was going to be big enough to put sticker books in. And technically it's big enough, but the zipper doesn't go far enough over. So there may be a way to like force a sticker book in there, maybe not, but either way, it's a good size for planner supplies. And I thought it would be fun to show you guys how to make your own iron-on pencil accessory bag for your planner supplies. So this pouch again is from Michael's. This vinyl is from Arteza. They sent it to me to review. It comes with 22 sheets. It's heat transfer vinyl premium. So if you want to purchase this vinyl, the link will be in the description. The back says, kind of gives you directions on how to use this heat vinyl. It says to protect it by covering it with some kind of cover before you iron it. Heat press for 10 to 15 seconds at between 300 and 320, and then allow it to fully cool before you separate it. We have lots of different colors. So we are going to open this up. We'll use my X-Acto knife. We'll check out the colors and we'll pick the color that matches this pencil bag the best, and then we're going to cut one of my designs onto it. So I love this hot paint color. We've got this really pretty blue, gray. This is like a Tennessee orange. This is like a almost like an Auburn orange. Yes, I compare colors to SEC football teams. This is a great crimson for Alabama. We got this really pretty yellow. This is like a silver color. We've got gold, royal blue, neon orange, neon green, white, a really pretty pink, this is like a brown color, red, pink. This matches almost perfectly. So this is probably going to be the color that we use for the bag. Black, maroon, like a creamy color, and then a really pretty green. So those are the colors that come in here. They are sized, I'm trying to see if it tells me what size these pages are. 10 by 12. So they're 2 inches in width, 2 inches shorter than the vinyl that we looked at last week. The vinyl last week was not iron-on. This is iron-on. So that's one of the differences. So I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to get my cutting machine ready, and we are going to cut a design to put here because I think these match pretty dang well. Okay, similar to last week's video, we need to weed out the parts that aren't letters. Last week we were weeding from this side, from the colorful side, but because this is an iron-on, we actually cut from the back. And we mirrored the image, remember? And so it's a little bit different. This time, instead of peeling from the front, it's not actually cut all the way through on the front. So you want to flip it over to the back, and you're going to use your weeding tools to weed from the back. And usually you can just get it started, and then you can just pull. You usually just need to get a corner going, and then you can pull off the majority of it, just like last week, except this time you're doing it on the back because this is an iron-on. So that's a big thing that you have to be sure that you do correctly, because if you don't weed the back, then you're going to totally mess up. And if you don't mirror your image, then you're also not, it's not going to work right. And so that's probably the biggest mistake people make with cutting vinyl, is they, especially iron-on vinyl, is they don't mirror their image, and so then it's cut. It's just not cut right, and your letters aren't cut right on the iron-on. So it's just something you need to be sure to pay attention when you are cutting on whatever cutting machine you choose. Be sure to mirror your image so that it cuts on the vinyl correctly. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish weeding these letters, pulling out the centers of the letters that have been cut so that we can then iron it on to our pencil bag. So now I have my iron heating up. There are like fancy iron presses you can buy to do this. I don't have one. I just use my regular iron and it works fine. So I have it heating up. And one thing I've noticed is laying this down is it is a little too big. I should have measured to be exactly sure, but I can still make this work. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut these two parts apart. And then when I iron them down, then I'll just move these words around some. So I'll probably end up cutting these up as well. So I'm just gonna have to play around with that a little bit. To really make it fit. It's a lot easier if you just size it correctly the first time, but I didn't and I don't really want to cut it again. So I'm just making it work. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to iron down this part. And I'm just going to take my iron and I'm just going to hold it down and press. Okay, and then I'm going to go over and make sure with the tip of my iron, I'm just using that to make sure and press down against all the letters so that I know they've all had a chance to be ironed down. Okay, now I do still need this because I need to cover those back up so that they don't, because if I just put an iron directly on books, it's going to mess up where it says sticker. So I'm going to lay this plastic back down and then I'm going to iron down where it says books. Okay. Then I'm going to peel that up. And then we have washi. It's like still a little bit okay. I have my and symbol, I have washi. Okay, so now I'm going to do the washi and I'll do the and symbol last. And I'm just, again, using my iron to really make sure that all the letters have a chance to get ironed down. Now, it does look like my W is going onto the colored part just a little bit, so I'll need to play with that in a minute to make sure that the iron does right. And then I have this and symbol, sticker books and it actually looks like, for the most part, this laid down okay. Okay, and there you have it. Now I have a pencil bag with my hand-lettered quote on it. Super cute. So just like last week, I'm going to be giving this item away to somebody who is following me on YouTube and Instagram, and also following Arteza. So I will link my Instagram and their Instagram in the description, and you just follow both, and then in the comments you tell me what your Instagram name is so that I can verify that you are following both. And then next Friday, a week from tomorrow, I will pick a winner to win this pouch. I may even fill it with some more planner goodies, and I will ship it out to you so that you have the pouch and some goodies inside. And if you are interested in the vinyl, I loved this vinyl. It worked really well. It's stuck down really nicely. It honestly, this vinyl looks like it's just now printed on this bag, which I really love. And it came in so many different colors. If you want to order it, the information will be in the description along with a coupon code for you to use. So be sure to check that out. If you like this video, I hope you hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and happy planning.